Welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at crypto's top 30 by market cap. We're going to be taking a look at Atom, Chainlink, Ton, Leo, Monero, Ethereum Classic, Aptos, Bitcoin Cash, and we'll end with Stellar Lumens at number 30. But before that, I want to bring to you, to your attention, that Michael Burry, the legend himself, gave one very clear signal, which is sell. If you haven't watched The Big Short yet, please give it a go. Right, The Big Short is a very, very great movie. Right, and yeah, it's got high ratings, absolutely high ratings. You know, yeah, you should watch it. Michael Burry was actually played by Christian Bale. Right, he was the it's Michael Burry. Anyway, you should watch it. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So yeah, but anyway, Michael Burry says sell. So be careful. Be very, very careful. And when legends such as Burry himself say things like this, you have to not take it lightly. You know, take it heavily. Because very likely, there could be a big turn. Right. Previously, Michael Burry was actually predicting the sell-off to come from the the latest one, right, which is the S&P 500, right. The boys and I have been looking at it regularly. But anyway, Michael Burry, I'm not so sure when exactly, but close to the tops, right. He has been saying to sell, biggest crash. But of course, timing is everything, right. It took a few months before things started to really truly collapse, and I suspect that there could still be another move lower, right. The S&P 500 is still under the skinny pink line, which means that we're still in a bearish trend. Sure, you can drag a line across. Okay, this is a very poor track. The boys and I have been tracking this very closely, right. Yes, we've already broken out of the resistance, and sure, we could be going full send from here. Wow. But again, I just don't see the reversal yet. We could be reversing, but there could be a bigger dip coming on. Again, I can't say for sure if there's going to be another dip, or we're going to be going full send, but we're still largely under the skinny pink line. So again, we're still proceeding very cautiously, just like Bitcoin. We're still under the skinny pink line, which means that the trend is still bearish as a whole. Even the total crypto market cap, total 1, 2, and total 3, we're still under the skinny pink line, which means that the trend is still largely bearish. Sure, there are some outliers like Aptos, or Phantom. Sure, I'm not so sure of Phantom though, but there are some outliers. We have been looking at the top crypto coins, and let me see who are the outliers. OKB is an outlier, right? OKB, Litecoin against BTC, outlier. But in general, everything is still down. So you need to be more careful, right? Let's get straight to it. Let's get straight into it. Okay, wait. Atom, right? Atom against BTC. We are right on the skinny pink line. No clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern. We are expecting our consolidation to continue. One fine day when Atom starts lifting off, right? We will be lifting off from a very strong launch pad, strong base, and we could be flying really, really, really high. But again, the only thing is that we're not too sure, how much longer Atom is going to be in a consolidation or accumulation. So yeah, as long as we maintain the lows, right, and we maintain the highs, right, and we don't go past the highs and the lows, this is considered an accumulation, and it's only a matter of time before we break out. The direction can be down as well, but we are banking on more upside rather than on the downside of things for Atom. Atom against USDT, we are right at the skinny pink line. It looks to me like an ending fifth wave. I feel like we could be breaking back down. I can't say for sure. Of course, we could go full send from here, but we are not too sure ourselves. We're just not too sure ourselves. So yeah, I can't put on any trade for Atom, not at this point of time, not towards the up or downside, right? The last time that we got a clear, high quality tradable chart pattern was way back in 2021 to 2022. Whereas this, to be exact, is August to the April the April 2022, right? Mountain 1, Mountain 2, Mountain 3, we collapse. Pooh. And how much did we collapse? Yeah, we collapse 87%, right? So could there still be another fall lower? Sure, of course, why not? Could we see consolidation and a breakout towards the upside? Of course. Again, we still respect the skinny pink line, right? So we're still largely under it. Could we do a peekaboo and then after that we come back down? Sure. Could we be going full set? Yeah, sure. The thing is, we just don't have an edge when it comes to putting on a trade, whether if it's towards the long side or rather if it's towards the short side. So we are going to move on. Chainlink, Link against BTC, one of the coins I like, but I don't think it's ready yet, right? Chainlink did a peekaboo. This is what you call a peekaboo, right? We picked out of the resistance line, right? We respected it 3 times. For the 4th time, the wheels are like, and after that, eventually they got slapped back down. So here we are. If we break back out and then after that we reconsolidate around, sideways outside of the resistance, then potentially this could be a wave 2, right? This whole thing could be a 1. If we consolidate here, it'll be a 2. Go out for a 3, 4, and a 5. Ooh, this would be sweet. But yeah, we just don't see it yet, so we're going to proceed very cautiously because there's no clear signs or indication that this is actually the bottom. We could still see another low coming on for Chainlink against BTC. I can't say for sure at this point of time. Link against USDT, we are, I suspect the Link could be in a wave 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not wave 4, but yeah, I think there could be 5 waves down. I suspect that this is a 5 wave kind of a chart pattern, right? Falling channel kind of a chart pattern. So yeah, I'm not really confident about calling reversal. I don't mind being late. This would be a foreshock for us. And then I'm almost certain that if we start switching bullish, there will be a main shock. And then there will be an aftershock, right? Earthquakes. Let me just show you. Earthquakes, foreshock, main and after. Right, so if you look at earthquakes, there is 4 shocks, and then there's a main shock, and then there's an aftershock, which ties in very well with Elliott wave theory, right? With the 5 waves and 3 waves theory. So I honestly suspect that there is still more downside. I don't think we're done yet. This looks like the wave 4, right? I suspect that there's still a wave 5, right? We still respect the skinny pink line. We still have downside targets. Sub $4 is expected at this point. Of course, as new information comes in, we can always change our mind. Like Peter Brand says, strong opinion, weakly held. Which means that once we see clear changes, then of course we switch our minds. But until then, nope, we will remain loyal to our method, to the targets, to the skinny pink line, until new information comes in, right? Toncoin, yes, a ton against BTC. We've already fallen quite a lot from the top here, 41.82%. More downside to be expected, potentially. Could we come down all the way towards 6074? For sure we could, but again, I just don't see any clear signs of a tradable chart pattern yet, so I'd be very, very careful about doing anything, whether if it's towards the long side or whether if it's towards the short side. We don't know if this is the bottom, and we don't know whether if there's going to be much more downside, right? If you wanted to go long, if you wanted to go short, we don't know whether if there's going to be a strong rally coming on that could wreck shots. So again, we're still not too sure about TON against BTC. TON against USDT, we are again not sure as well. TON against USDT, we actually had a target over here, right? $3.07. There was a symmetrical that came on over here, right? Which was built from September to December 2022. Right now, it feels to me like we could be building another symmetrical triangle to head higher for Toncoin against USDT towards $3. We're at $2.31 right now. So, yep, it could happen. It could happen. There's a very clear resistance line over here. So we might just break the resistance line, take out $3, and maybe before we see some sort of a dip. But we're still bias bullish for TON against USDT, right? One of the few rare coins that is already in a bullish trend. But the only question we have is how much longer will this bullish trend last for TON? Yeah, again, we're still not sure. There's some things that's concerning for us, which is that when we rise very slow. When we fall quite fast. So we want to see speed towards the upside. And then we want to see deceleration towards the downside. Not deceleration towards the upside and speed towards the downside. That's not what we want. But anyway, if something, I mean, if this firms up for TON, then we'll be very interested for a trade for Toncoin. But until that happens, yeah, we're not going to be rushing into anything for Toncoin. Leo against BTC. Here we are for Leo. We have a target over here, 0.000125. We've already crossed the skinny pink line. We are already in a downtrend. Doesn't mean that we can't see a rally, a strong rally for Leo BTC. But if there's a rally for Leo BTC, I suspect we'll hit the skinny pink line, and then we could be coming back down for Leo BTC, right? 12500 coincides very nicely with the 0.382 retracement, Fibonacci retracement. So yeah, I suspect there's more downside to come for Leo against BTC. Is this going to be a 5-wave move as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? Yeah, again, we're not too sure ourselves. Leo against USD. Yeah, so Leo against USD is also in a downtrend. We're already in a downtrend. We expect more downside to come on until we see clear trend reversals, right? Until we break back up above the skinny pink line. The moment we broke it, I was like, okay, that's it. Full send, right? From the moment we broke it to where we went towards the high, 600%, right? From the highs to where we are right now, 56%. Not good, not good. More downside? Yeah, potentially. We could see rallies, but I suspect the rallies could be consolidations for more downside. So again, we're not too sure ourselves, so we're not going to be rushing into anything for Leo. Monero against BTC is still against still bucking the downtrend, right, of all altcoins, total altcoins. But yeah, we're still above the skinny pink line. So the bullish trend is still on for Monero against BTC. Until we slice back down under the skinny pink line, we will remain biased bullish for Monero against BTC. We had a target over here since, where is this? 21st of September, 0.015. And yeah, again, no clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern. We're still within the confines of the highs here and the lows here. So even if we do fall back under the skinny pink line, and as long as we don't take out this low, right, and we just consolidate sideways, when the time comes, Monero will be poised for a big move. Potentially, right? We can't say for sure at this point of time. So yeah, we're not going to be rushing into anything. Monero against USDT. We're above the skinny pink line. It's good. The thing is, are we going to stay above the skinny pink line? Could we break the resistance line over here? That's a very nice resistance line. We're kind of experiencing some resistance over here, and Monero has a knack of going above the skinny pink line, doing a peekaboo, coming back down. Peekaboo, coming back down? Not too sure. Any clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern for Monero? Yeah, not really. So we're still not sure about things for Monero. There's just no trade for Monero, not at this point of time. Even a chart pattern is just not as high quality as I would expect, right? The only chart pattern that I can see for Monero right now is the falling channel, falling wedge, right? With the clear support and resistance lines. But yeah, it's, again, I can't see it. Not at this point of time, not for Monero. Ethereum Classic against BTC. Here we are. We suspect that, Ethereum Classic could be, coming back down. Hopefully, we are praying that Ethereum Classic forms an ABCDE, right, for Ethereum Classic BTC, and after that, boom, we fly out. This would be great. But the thing is, we don't know yet. We could still take out the lows over here. We don't see, Ethereum Classic pumping the brakes against BTC yet, not yet. And so, again, I don't see it yet. So we need to know what's going to happen over here, right? Can Ethereum Classic take out the lows over here against BTC? Of course, right? Just click the eye. No, there's no guarantees for Monero, Ethereum Classic. I don't know why I keep saying Monero. Ethereum Classic against BTC. Yeah, no guarantees. So be careful. Ethereum Classic against USDT. This looks good. Feels to me like we could be forming an, again, same thing, A, B, C, D, E, right? Breakout. This would be sweet. Absolutely sweet, but yeah, I just don't see it yet. So yeah, I can't say for sure, right? A big breakout would be great. Absolutely great, but Bitcoin needs to show that it is going to switch bullish first, right? Because if you click here, you will see that we are still under the skinny pink line. We are still in a bearish trend, and if the trend switches bullish, great. But again, we still need to see clear bullish chart patterns first before doing anything for Ethereum Classic. Aptos, is this the outlier? Yes, sir. Yes, we have risen quite a lot for Aptos, but again, in terms of tradability, no clear tradable chart patterns. You can argue that this is a falling channel, falling wedge that has broken out, but yeah, again, I can't be trading, everything new that comes into Binance, right? Not everything does this, and yeah, again, I just don't see any clear tradable chart pattern. So yeah, not for Aptos BTC. Even for Aptos against USDT as well, we don't have an edge when we put on a trade. And yeah, again, we won't even know where to put our take profit targets, right? So yeah, you might put it at a round number of $10, right? But we rose up to $20, right? So if you are going to sell at every 10, 10, 10, so what's the next step? $30, right? What if you don't hit $30 and we start coming back down? What is your exit strategy? What's your risk management? How is it, yeah. So, yeah, I just don't see it, not for Aptos. I know things are rising for Aptos, but it's just not tradable. Not to me, not at this point of time. Eventually, hopefully, but I just don't see it yet. Bitcoin Cash against BTC, not looking good. Why? There's a very clear support line over here. Feels to me like this could be a left shoulder hit, maybe a right shoulder coming on. We could be collapsing lower for Bitcoin Cash against BTC. It's just, we have been in a downtrend for a very long time. We respect the skinny pink line, right? We did some peekaboos here and there, but eventually we still respect the skinny pink line, and it still keeps going lower and lower. Who's to say that we can't, continue the downwards trend for Bitcoin Cash against BTC, right? So again, be very, very careful about rushing into a trade too soon, right? For Bitcoin Cash against BTC, Bitcoin Cash against USD. Okay, we'll do it on Coinbase. Yep, we're expecting an ABCDE kind of a chart pattern to, happen for Bitcoin Cash, but who's to say that this is the top, right? Is there any possibility of Bitcoin Cash dropping lower, right, to take out the lows over here? Is it possible that we drop? Of course. Of course. Any clear signs of a proper bullish reversal yet? No, we don't see it. All we know is that there's actually some consolidation accumulation over here, right? If we could extend the consolidation, right, a little bit longer and we just go sideways, we don't come down, then potentially this could be a reversal for, right, Bitcoin Cash against USD. It could be, but yeah, I just don't see it yet. Not at this point of time. I would love to take a trade for Bitcoin Cash, but yeah. I still think that there could still be a deep retrace though. Maybe back to sub $100. Again, I'm just guessing at this point of time. I just don't have the data to bring us, higher, or yeah, I just don't see it yet. So be very, very careful. Yes, it has big potential, right? We're expecting a potential ABCDE, but yeah, what if we take out the lows? This is no longer going to be a C if that happens. So stay safe, right? XLM against BTC. Here we are. Stellar Lumens. We still have a target over here, 293. We've had this target since like 25th of January. Oh, soon. Not soon. It is quite recent. So yeah, we're still expecting more downside though. I don't think we're done yet. Yeah, even by looking at Stellar Lumens against BTC, we could tell that there's something like a support line over here. We're crossing the support line, so more downside very likely for Stellar Lumens against BTC. Stellar Lumens against USDT. Yeah, we still have our downside target over here, so 7 cents. We have yet to cross 7 cents, so more downside again to be expected. I suspect we'll be taking out the lows over here, right? The lows over here as well. So taking out the lows here, pump, all three lows before maybe reversing back up. So yeah, I just don't I don't see the trade yet. Not yet. Not at this point of time. Eventually, hopefully, but yeah, not yet. Not yet. We're still under the skinny pink line. We're respecting the skinny pink line. We are actually dropping parallel to the skinny pink line, right? Can you see? Can you see it? Yeah, we're parallel dipping. Yeah, I still don't see the trade yet. Eventually, hopefully, but not yet. So stay safe and don't rush into anything that I wouldn't do, right? And yeah, put on some weight to what Cassandra BC says. You know, it's you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, right? There could still be rallies and all, but I still feel that the general direction is still down towards 7 cents. I still feel strongly that we should be hitting 7 cents. And yeah, we still remain biased bearish for stellar elements. I still think that there's more downside at this point of time. Of course, if things change, then of course we will be we'll be delighted to put on trades ourselves. But again, not at this point of time. So there you freaking go. All right, I guess that's it for today's Crypto Top 30. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-da!